Hey guys, welcome back to Dan's safety video. Today we're going to be taking front loader containers off the dock. So the first thing you do is you have to make sure the dock plate is locked in place. Otherwise, when you bring the container on the dock, it's going to sag down and the container is going to fall on the ground. That's number one. Number two, bring it right to the edge of the dock. For you beginners, just bring your forks down slowly, roll slowly towards the dock, and just watch the left side and the left fork. Because if the left side is in the sleeve, the right side is in the sleeve. Don't go too close to the dock, that you're going to hit the truck off the dock, okay? Just make sure you have enough up grab on the container that it's not going to fall off the forks. Second thing you do, tilt the container back slightly so it's on the forks, so it's not going to fall off when you're backing up, okay? Sometimes the ears on these sleeves are bent, so it doesn't sit right on the forks, so you have to adjust. So now we adjust it, and now we are sitting level on the forks. Now you back up, make sure everything is clear over your head, there's no obstructions. Make sure the blade is all the way forward, and go ahead and dump your container nice and slow. Bring it back down. And bring it level right about here. Now what I do is, I like to go a little close to the dock, tilt my forks so the container slides to the end of the forks. If it does want to fall off, it's not going to, because I have it between the forks and the dock, so it's not going anywhere. Now, it's at the end of the forks. Tilt your forks up slightly so it's level. Okay, raise your forks up, level out the container so it doesn't slide back on the forks. The reason why I have it at the end of the forks is because it gives you room between the truck and the dock plate so you do not hit. So now, drop it down easy, nice and easy, so you're not breaking any wheels, okay? Now make sure you're clear, back out, back out. Now what I like to do is bring the forks down level with the bottom of the sleeve and push the container further in on the dock so there's no chance of it rolling off. But also watch the front of your truck, that you do not hit the dock, okay? So now we're going to go over to the other side, grab this other 2-yard container. It's very, very important that you make sure that dock plate is locked in place. That's the first thing you check before you do anything. Now, coming up to the dock, make sure you're square to the dock. Make sure you're level to the container. Fold out your forks nice and easy. Align your forks with the container. Sometimes the ground might be uneven, so it might be a little low on one side and high on the other side, so you might have to adjust. Now also, stop right here. You don't want to hit the front of your truck off the dock plate. Pick it up, tilt it back, alright, so it will not fall off the forks. Now back up. Make sure there are no obstacles, no wires, no overhead obstructions, so you can go ahead now and dump the container. Well, let me pack up, let me run the blade and pack up what I already dumped in there. And as soon as I pack it up, we're going to come back, dump out this container, and put it back on the dock. When you're a beginner doing front loader work, it's very important to take your time and go slow. When you're doing it as long as I have, you can speed up the process a little bit. But always remember, you got to be safe, and you always got to be paying attention to what you're doing at all times. So now we bring the container down. What I like to do is, I want it back up now. want to put it on the same side as the other container because I have a truck waiting for a dock, so I want to let him come in so I'm not holding him up. So now the same process, forks down. Make sure it goes to the end. I thought you wanted to back in.
No.
Oh, okay, no problem, man. That's why I moved over. So now make sure that the container is at the end of the forks, okay? And that's why I go close to the dock so the container does not fall off the forks. So now, what do you do now? You remember? Go up slow, keep it level. Keep it at the end of the forks. Go up slow when you're higher than the dock. Make sure you're higher than the dock because you don't want to break any wheels. Push it in, stop. Remember to stop. Don't hit the front of the truck off the dock. All right, level out your forks. Back out really, really slow because you don't want to pull that container off the dock. That's not fun. Now, do again. Lower your forks. Go to the bottom of the sleeve and push it in so it does not roll off the dock. Push in, stop. Remember, do not hit the front of your truck off that dock. Back out, fold up your forks, go inside, and put the containers back along the wall. And there you have it, guys. That's how you take containers off the dock, slowly, properly, and safely. And always think about what you're doing before you do it, okay? It's very important. You don't want those containers coming off the dock because if you do, you're going to break a wheel. They're heavy containers, they're metal. You're not going to be able to pick it up by yourself because they're loaded. So please, be careful, take your time, and think about what you're doing. Thank you for joining in on today's safety lesson with Dan the Garbage Man. Thank you.